Um, Before we dive into the world of vampires, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. What makes a show truly unforgettable? Is it the characters, the storyline, or something more? Uh, for fans of the Vampire Diaries, it's a mix of all these elements that has kept them hooked, even years after the show ended. To the Vampire Diaries was a game changer in the world of supernatural dramas, and it captivated audiences with its intricate characters, complex storylines, and steamy romances. However, like any show, it had its ups and downs. Season 7, for instance, was a bit of a letdown from the departure of Elena left a significant gap, and the introduction of new characters couldn't quite fill the void. The season's main adversary, Reina Cruz, lacked charm, and the narrative pace was inconsistent. Season 8, on the other hand, had its moments. The sirens brought a darker atmosphere to the show, and Sybil was uh, a formidable villain. However, the plot was less consistent, and some characters were underutilized. Season 4 was a crucial point in the series, and it introduced the Five, hinted at a cure for vampirism, and brought Silas into play to. However, the season struggled with too many storylines, leading to a disjointed narrative. Season 6 took a more introspective approach, focusing on the characters' personal lives. And this shift in tone was appealing to some viewers, but others found it slow. The season's emotional resonance and the introduction of Kai Parker as a villain made it stand out. Uh, Season 5 regained the show's footing by refocusing on its primary storyline. For the Silas narrative unfolded, and Catherine Pierce added depth to the season. However, the Traveler's storyline didn't quite mesh well. Season 1 was a thrilling debut that effectively drew viewers in. The central love triangle between Elena and the Salvatore brothers set the emotional tone, and the supernatural lore unfolded gradually. Season 3 discovered the show's unique style and fully developed its lore. The introduction of hybrids and the escalating feud among the originals uh, broadened the show's world into a darker realm. Season 2 stood out as the pinnacle of the series. It introduced the originals, established vampire lore, and deepened the Salvatore brothers storyline for Playmond. So the season offered numerous surprises, heart-wrenching tragedies, and complex dilemmas. So what's the secret to the Vampire Diaries' success? Perhaps it's the combination of suspense, romance, mythology, and intrigue. Uh, um, or maybe it's the memorable characters and their complex relationships. It was whatever the reason. Um, the Vampire Diaries remains a beloved show that continues to captivate audiences. On a lighter note, who needs a love triangle when you have a Salvatore brother sandwich. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.